This is taken at the 23. Whoosh. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I push it up. Real urgency, man. You feel me? You feel me? So I'm gonna be easy with you now. Just don't get out of hand now.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Well, still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Bortles on the give to Fournette, and he gets it to the 34.
You better got that little bullshit ass fucking defense that you playing me in.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just
you better got that bullshit ass defense that you playing me in.
Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
On second down, here's Fournette, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. They keep it with Fournette on first down, and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest
got that weak ass
5 yards is
got that bullshit ass defense, man.
Up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game.
I'm trying to stay because you're family now.
Often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
I'm trying to work with you now.
Like they were able to exploit
got that bullshit ass defense though.
What y'all playing 1-on-1?
And on the ground they go with the running back. And able to push his way forward here.
You ain't got to click. I help you.
5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. A stop there on third. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on first and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I go right at him with another momentum.
Got that weak-ass defense, man. That defense don't work, man.
Right now, they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on third down.
I'm trying to spell that little trash ass shit that you keep picking on me.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Sunday. They get it to him running left. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Josh Lambo now for the point after. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away.
Come on out of there.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Come on, that little Ryan.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs.
I know everything you do by heart, man.
Something to build off of.
Change that shit up, man.
Officially no gain on the play.
Change that shit up. Oh, there we go. There we go with this weak ass throwing play that you got.
Now they'll try again.
Stay out of there, boy.
5 on 2nd and 10.
Oh, I want to play with it. What's up with it?
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2.
Stop
They've
playing
got it
this
2nd and 10
bullshit
to
ass
start
shit that
things
you
out.
keep doing. I know that shit by heart. Come here.
And he'll get this one up to the 26.
He ain't gained nothing.
1 yard, the official
1 yard.
pick up there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
You doing a post? Yeah, you is. You gonna run that ball? I ain't worried about you running.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. It's complete to Golden Tate. Now he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34.
Stop, man. Stop.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it also leads
True
to
that.
4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They do.
Come on, that slant.
go for it.
I take that.
Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they'll start
I keep telling you, man. Stop doing that bullshit that play on me, man. I told you that play don't work. That day you with me, this damn thing was doing its own damn thing, and I would allow you to throw that play. I told you to stop throwing that play on me. That shit do not work.
Fournette, a first down carry. And an alley to run. Pass the 20. And all the way inside the 15.
Stop playing me, man. I'm telling you, man. Stop playing.
There and a first
That's
down.
all I'm asking. Stop playing me, man.
Went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James O'Shaughnessy from 13 yards out. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable.
Huh?
Defense just has to hate those guys.
It just drives them crazy because
Where?
oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
You said what?
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes Eagle up.
Forgotten more about golf, the game, than I'll know, because you're a golf guy. I tell you, I'm casual. I'm laughing because I'm watching them take a picture. My buddy Grant's taking a picture with Big Sur. Oh, Leon's a star out there. Yeah, and so the guy took over. He said, we need to turn this phone sideways. Get you a good picture. Tiger Woods hasn't won a major in 11 years. Why tomorrow afternoon and Friday morning, and it's not just here, it's obviously everywhere, why is he still the draw in 2019 than he was in 2005? I don't think there's any explanation other than it's obvious what it is. I mean, it's obvious. The charisma, the personality, itself, everything gravitates around him. You know, he's the sun. You know, everything is just moving. He's the sun. He's the moon. He's the
offense now as they get set to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Space to maneuver at the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now it's Ajayi, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the...
The PGA Tour to keep them going. Which Fowler did, DJ and the guys that you named. Jason Day went on that run. I mean, there were definitely guys that had enough star power, but as I just said, you add them all up, they don't add up to Tiger. Tiger just has that special. And if you think about how lucky we've been, you know, we've gone through a time frame where we got to see arguably one of the greatest players in basketball in MJ. Arguably the greatest quarterback that's ever played in Tom Brady. Arguably the second best player, golfer we've ever seen in Tiger Woods. And some people may even maintain that he's better. But you get my point. What we are seeing right now.
First down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's easy work. It's coming again. Broadcast. Basically the 20 years that he spent on the ball. Okay, 99 to 2019. I've been part of it. He got on a roll in 97. Yeah, baby! Woo!
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
Cautiously, he asked questions about his health. So he doesn't know what to expect. How long that might be. He does not swing as violently as he did before, and that's going to help him hugely down the stretch. Back to NFL free agency, and just a moment. Real quick, you talk about Tiger still being the draw that he is. Is he Phil? Not the draw that he was 10 years ago. Phil's magnetic too, and of course a different way. Tiger's intense, driven, blinders on. Phil's just like
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And hauled in here by Richard Rodgers. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run with Ajayi. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. And
the ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
You gotta be kidding me.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Fournette. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. A final shot before half for Bortles. Looking long for Westbrook. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you.
This is what I do, cuz.
Quarter number 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now Leonard Fournette, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. A handoff to Fournette, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Escaping the pressure right. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty?
You got to tighten your game up, man.
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, No flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
Come here. Oh, I thought I ripped that ball out of his hand.
Call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Come on, right.
Imagine what the grease board looks like at the half. Because that's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. This is Ajayi, and he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Man, you got to be kidding me. You really believe this bullshit that you're doing? The tight end. Come on and run.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down.
Shut your hands. Oh, he got the ball. I thought I picked the ball.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he stopped immediately there.
You gotta be
No gains
kidding
on the
me,
play
man.
there. 2nd down. Now they struggled to get him
Gotta
rolling on the
be
ground in the
kidding
first
me.
half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards on the completion.
Well, you better do some shit to throw me off.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Get off! That's out your hand.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete.
That's out your hand.
Hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. Looking for the end zone. Got him in open, it's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, 28 yards. And the Eagles are back within a score. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score defensively. How do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
They begin with a run by Fournette. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. The Jaguars on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Let this man drop the fucking ball, man. Come on, man. Get out of here, man.
And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if
Come
they
on,
were
right.
confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting
I take that.
in their own territory,
Fuck.
why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10.
Come on, right.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz
I take that.
throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. 3rd down here. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
What? Bro, I really don't even want to do it, bro, 'cause I know you're going to suck.
Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Not even that, I just know you're going to suck.
And the blitz does come. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they
That's
didn't
what you want to
protect
call
the
it, man.
quarterback there, right?
Man,
Suck.
that's just so difficult for them.
I could be
because just think
making
about every
coins
single
while I'm
play.
playing.
When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys
I'm
that
winning
they
right
play
now,
football,
38 to
they've
13.
been
The
starting
same thing
in
I
the
probably
NBA
do to
power
you,
forward.
besides the
It's a
13.
really difficult task.
I picked random teams. Congratulations. You called me on a terrible team. Oh, shut the
Now with the
fuck
play
up.
clock about to expire, we get a whistle.
I bet you she is. Just like her son.
One
Garbage
score
as
down.
hell.
Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Not playing you, bro. You're not, bro. You're just a no. Everything about you is just no.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Facing a
What's
4th
up,
down,
man?
they come away with 18 yards.
I don't see a point in playing you.
4th down,
You
trailing in the
suck.
4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look
I
at
just
the
don't
sheet,
see
and
it.
What I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game.
I
They've
guess,
worked the
bro.
distance you
Like, I
need.
just don't
That's
see a
exactly
point in
what they
playing
got done.
you. I'm gonna whoop your ass since I got on this game.
And they'll run it
I haven't
here.
been on it long.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11
That
more
nigga got
yards
blown the
there,
fuck
go
out.
around, a 1st down as well.
38
Now
to
the Jags
13.
defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside
Draft
here
champions,
in
make
the
sure
4th
you
quarter.
get draft offensive line.
pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll give it to him up the middle. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. They'll try to run with a giant. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Brandon, it's easy to make decisions from right up here where we are, right in the cheap seats, but let's be frank about this one. This isn't even a decision as far as I'm concerned. They have to go for it here. Field goal does you almost no good as time's running out in the game. If you want to win, you have to be aggressive here.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert, a 1-yard touchdown.
Bortles, Jaguars social media is affectionately referred to as the boat, which of course accurately stands for best of all time, right? The GOAT was taken, and so his moniker was the boat.
Conclusion after this. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Clock running as Bortles hurries to try to get his guys set. Now Bortles. And this is incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Bortles. Incomplete over the middle. Safarian Jenkins. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. The Jags do snap it. It's Bortles. It's complete to Grant. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Sliding out of the pocket. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
They'll run it now out of the gun, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Bortles to throw. He's taken down. Brandon Graham. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Back to throw, Bortles. Looking long for Westbrook. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football. And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Now Doug Marrone with a play clock almost out says, let's take a timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 5.
I do need to start.
First throw of overtime for Bortles. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
Bortles to throw for it on 4th down. And it is incomplete.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
On 4th down. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They've got some decisions to make now.
Just gave it to me.
Field goal range already. How do you play this out?
Kick on me,
Check
like,
with your
it's
kicker to make
something
sure
on the
the
tray.
spot that he told you that he wants
Is this
it,
on the tray?
it's still the same as the game has gone on, because sometimes the kickers have to make adjustments. They may all of a sudden become more confident about their range and their spot. They may become less confident
got a
about
job
it.
now.
Where do you want it, and what is the range that we need to get into for you to kick the one through the post for us to win it?
So this game possibly could end on the foot of the kicker here in overtime.
Yeah, as longer than I expected too, obviously.
Hang in there now. Hang in there now.
What you talking about? I'm saying obvious shit.
On the ball.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. What can Wentz do now with his drive? Oh, so close but incomplete. Could have been a big turnover in overtime if he'd held on. Instead, though, it's fourth down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the upright.